Hi my lovies, welcome back to my channel. Welcome. That was some intro. I know, I'm very extra today. I'm heading off my holidays tomorrow, so I am just like, woohoo, Portugal, here I come, hyper. Today's video is going to be my top purchases from 2018 from high-end brands. Most of these products just came out in 2018. I think I have two that I'm unsure of whether they came out in 2018. One of them I know for certain didn't come out in 2018, but it's been a favorite of mine. I can't put it down. I'm eating my hair. I can't put this product down in the entirety of 2018, so it needs to be spoke about. But these are like my holy grail products from 2018, and I'm not just featuring them in this video because I am covering face, lips and eyes. I'm featuring them because they are bomb. You guys need them. If you don't have them, go out and purchase them today. Anyway, let's start with the first item on today's agenda. The Novena Palette. Guys, you know I was going to talk about it. Look, my nails match it. Oh my god, that was totally not on purpose. Anyway, you guys know I was going to talk about this. I love this palette. I cannot stress how much I love this palette. I use this palette every day. I don't know what I would do without this palette. It's on my eyes today. I just absolutely adore it because purples bring out my eye colour. I'm not gonna lie, they just make my brown eyes pop, and I just absolutely love purple. So this is what the Novena palette looks like. You guys know how much I was like debating buying this. I was actually bypassing buying this. I was like, don't need it, don't want it, nothing special, until it came into my life. I'm going to Portugal tomorrow, like I said, and I'm gonna be bringing this with me. Not tomorrow, Thursday. I keep thinking today's Wednesday. I'm going on Thursday. Anyway, I'm gonna be bringing this with me because it has everything I need. I love it. What more can I say about it? It has everything I want for a basic to dramatic look. I dip in mostly to the matte shades when I want something a little bit more low-key of a look. So I'll take something like Incense. Volatile's not my go-to colour, but I'm actually going to try and like dip into it a little bit more. But I will build up the crease with something like Incense, Eccentric, and then Passion. Or sometimes I might go in with something purple and pink in through my crease. And I'm happy out with that because it just, again, makes my eyes pop and I really like it. I love the shade Dreamer, Summer, Wild Child, Rose Gold, Celestial, Dazzling and Drama. So what can I say? I like most of the shades in this palette. The only one I'm really not like madly drawn to is probably Volatile, but like, I mean, it's something that you have there as an option. It is a beautifully formulated palette. It's really easy to blend. There's a teeny bit of fallout. If you want my full review of it, I'll link it down below. I think that this palette is one of the highlights of 2018 for me for eyeshadow palettes. I can't stress how much I love this. I'm also dying to get my hands on the new Huda Beauty. She brought out like, I think it's 5 eyeshadows. There's like a blue one, a pinky kind of reddy kind of one. There is a purple one, and then there's a green and another colour. The colour escapes me. I feel like it's oranges, but I really want to get my hands on the green and the purple because obviously green and purples are my favourite eyeshadow colours to wear, mostly purple, and to see what they're like. I have been disappointed by Huda Beauty's eyeshadows in the past, so maybe they might be better than the previous ones. But anyway, Novena for 2018, winner chicken dinner. Product is the product I'm a bit like, was this released in 2018 or was it late 2017? I'm so on the fence with it, but I'm gonna go with 2018 because that is when I got it in my collection. So if it was out earlier than that, apologies guys. But it is the Park Ave Princess palette from Tarte, and I have spoken about this at length through multiple videos of mine. I purchased this earlier this year. So you have 4 bronzing shades, 2 highlight shades. The highlight shades are Halo and Enhance, which I use underneath the eye. So that's what they look like. So Halo is more of like a pink and Enhance is more of like a yellow, which is what I go for, the more yellow shades. That's what they look like there. Super creamy, super blendable. They do not crease your concealer, nothing like that. I love them, but the be all and end all of this palette for me has definitely got to be the bronzing shades. I love the shade Princess Cut, which is this one here. It's like a cool tone brown, perfect for contouring. Angle is also the shade that I use when I'm a little bit deeper. It's matte. Now these 2 shades here, so Carrot and Crown, are deeper, and they also have a little bit of shimmer in them, and these are perfect for bronzing the skin. The shimmer in it does not come off, it doesn't transfer onto the skin. You don't have like shimmery skin, it just leaves kind of a sheen on the skin, like where you've naturally been sun-kissed. I love this. I love the packaging of it. And I think this is one of my favorite purchases of 2018. The only issue I have with this is I do not bring it traveling because I just feel like it is a bit bulky. Bringing an eyeshadow palette traveling is one thing because it can do a full eye look for, you know, whatever, 4 days on the row or 2 days in a row, whatever. Whereas I find that these are just a bit too oversized for what you need. But definitely when I'm at home, I'm dipping into this every day. I love it. This is one of the most, I don't know, surprising products for me for 2018. Kind of can't believe I'm recommending this because this is totally not up my alley at all, but it just works and I love it. And it is the Benefit Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation. So it looks like this. It comes in the square packaging. Looks very similar to the Chanel Détente. The name escapes me. Can't remember it. But this product is a lifesaver for foundations. Oh my god, it's super liquidy. I mean super liquidy. But this gives you full coverage whilst being lightweight and fresh looking on the skin. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they did it. How I normally wear this is I will apply a bit to the back of my hand, take my beauty sponge. Can we just deal with this? It's like the size of my head and filthy. But I will take my beauty sponge and I will just blend it out. Normally beauty blenders, beauty sponges, whatever, will eat up a moisture rich product like this and they'll just soak into the beauty blender. But this just spreads amazingly on my skin and gives me like a full coverage kind of complexion. It evens out my skin tone and covers any like blemishes or any redness on my skin. I don't tend to get massive breakouts lately, but when I had a breakout last month, I think it was last month or the month before, I had like about 4 or 5 like massive spots on my chin. I don't know what was happening. Hormonal breakouts all over the shop. Anyway, this covered up those breakouts and it didn't like cling to the area and like cause any like emphasis to them. And you know the way sometimes spots can have like a little bit of a dry edge to them, it didn't cling to any of the dry skin around it. So I thought this was great. I also have super oily skin, as you guys know. Makeup just melts off my face. It just melts. I don't know where it goes. It just evaporates into the air. Whereas this didn't. It didn't sink into fine lines. It didn't blend off my jawline. I thought that this was a fantastic foundation and I highly rate it. It is expensive for what it is, but it's worth it. I highly recommend. My next high-end recommendation for the year is the Dose of Colours and I love Sarah E. This is her collab with them and she came out with a lip gloss. Oh, this color! I can't stress how much I love this shade. It's in the shade Barely There. I'm talking about it now because if I mention this at the end of the year, you probably won't be able to get it. However, it is still available on Beauty Bay, I think. Yeah. Most of these products are actually available on Beauty Bay. So the thing I love about this is the texture of it on my lips and I just love how glossy it is. It's so pretty. I love it. I actually am obsessed. It is a beautiful shade. Perfect shade of nudie pink. I don't think I own any lip gloss like this or have ever had a lip gloss like this because it's just the perfect in between like a pink and in between like a stark nude. It's just that perfect marriage. The colour just looks fantastic, I feel, on my mouth anyway. Lasts quite long, not too sticky, not too goopy. What more can I say? It's a lip gloss. Love it. If you can still get it, grab it. You won't regret it, especially if you're kind of like my skin tone. If you're fair, it'll be a little bit more pinky. If you're deeper, it'll definitely be a little bit more nude. That's just my FYI on that situation. The second last product I want to talk about is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Where have you been all my life? That's the only question I need to ask right here is where has this been forever? This is one of the most full coverage concealers without being cakey. And I can't actually deal. This has replaced my Tarte Shape Tape. Shock horror. I know. I can hear you all. Hearts breaking all over the world for this statement that I just made. But yeah, I use this a lot more than the Tarte Shape Tape. I just feel like this is just everything. It's my be all and end all. I have like 3 shades now. This one here is Sand, which is a bit too deep for me for underneath my eyes, but perfect for my skin. So what I usually do is, I think it's Nude Beige. I can't actually remember the one I use under my eye. I'll find it and talk about it in the description. But what I usually do is I get the lighter shade, apply that underneath my eyes, and then the deeper shade to cover any imperfections on my skin. Take my beauty sponge and kind of blend it in and then just set with powder, a bit of mascara, bit of brow, bit of lip. Really, really natural. really natural makeup look. It's not that high coverage that you look caked if you apply it all over the face. So it just kind of gives that little bit of coverage. But if you apply this underneath the eye and blend it out, you will not have a dark circle. It will cover everything. I've seen people use this on tattoos as well. I don't have any tattoos to cover, so I don't know if it works. Let me know if you've tried this over a tattoo to conceal it. Does it work? Is it good enough to conceal tattoos? Definitely pick it up. If you haven't used it already, give it a shot. See what you think. I'm convinced that this is the future. You heard it here first. Now this product 100% did not come out in 2018, but this was only a discovery of mine probably about 2 months ago, and I'm so embarrassed to mention this that I've only used this now, but it's the Olfa Rodeo Drive highlighter. Everybody and their mother has raved about this for years, and it looks like that. I have the mini sample that I got from Beauty Bay for a tenner, I think it was, just to try it out, because I was like, I have so many highlighters that I just kind of like pick up, use once or twice. I'm like, nah, they're all right. Let's move on to the next one. Whereas I feel like this one has become like one of my all-time holy grail favorites. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing the Wet n Wild Precious Petals to highlight. But I feel like this is just incredible. Like, look at that. If you have warm undertones in your skin, which I don't know if I'm warm or neutral, I never have any idea, but I'm definitely not cool. So if you're cool, maybe stay away from this. But if you have warmer undertones, this will be your jam, because it's just absolutely beautiful. If you have cooler undertones, I have heard that the Dose of Colours and I Love Sarah E, that highlighter that I was talking about that I own, Bathe, that one is perfect for cooler undertones. I can't wear it. It just looks like silver on my cheeks. It just doesn't look good. Whereas this looks like I was kissed by the gods. This is beautiful. It is so gorgeous. It highlights you for days. I love it. I really, really do. The texture of it is quite soft, so it's not like gonna leave you with like specks of glitter on the cheeks, if that makes any sense. It's really finely milled and pressed well. I'm explaining this like really oddly, but what I'm trying to say is there's no chunks that come onto your skin when you apply it. It's just like a hue of gold on the skin. Oh my god, even looking at it here, I'm just like in love with it. It's just gorgeous. So if you haven't tried it, and maybe you do want to try it, like I said, Beauty Bay offer a little sample for a tenner. Give it a go, see what you think of it. At least you're not committing to the like €25 for the full size. You can try it out. And I've had this one, like I said, for 2 months, and I'm very far off hitting pan. And I use it, if not every day, every second day. So there you go. That's just what I need to say about that product. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry for my hyperness. It's just, you know, life's good at the moment. And I'm just very excited about flying off and jetting out to the sun. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please let me know your top holy grail product for 2018. Obviously, I'm going to be doing like my roundup, but I thought that I would get this video up, you know, around June, July, but the months are passing me by. I wanted to do like middle of the year, kind of like a few select products, but I'm glad I waited for Novena to come out. I will have my whole roundup of all of my loves, from high end, from affordable, and then my misses from 2018 at the end of the year. So I hope this was like a little teaser and you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. I love you guys. Mwah!